Okay, I haven't really seen the list. This kind of impromptu, so let's just look at what the board states are right now. This is going into turn 2, and looks like the board is better for I think it's kind of even, maybe slightly better for Kisada, but not by much. Probably pretty even. There's a Witch Hunter on the other side, so yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's fine for both sides on the board, but in terms of resources, Notfragile has 4 more Fate and 4 more cards, so that's really good for him. Yep. It's going in, this is the second conflict, and Notfragile is player 1. It's going to try and break the weight of duty to get out the Iron Mine so that Apprentice Engineer doesn't stay in play. And he's going to go for the Watch Commander. It's going to make it difficult for... But he's also bleeding honor because right now Apprentice Engineer also has Watch Commander on. Not only that, he has the Way with Words. So he definitely doesn't want to lose this conflict. Notfragile, I mean. Yeah, and he has Shiro Nishiyama, which gives him +1. Wow. And if he wins the conflict, he gets to proc. Oh wow, he's going to go for a Lurking Affliction, which is going to give him -1 honor immediately from the Watch Commander, but also give him less honor later on whenever he joins conflicts with his Witch Hunter. Oh no, Lurking Affliction gets wrecked by Kisada. Big blunder by Notfragile. Does he have anything else? Oh no, he gets to win and he procs the Way with Words. And right now, although he's up on resources, up by 3 cards, up by 4 Fate, but, and actually the board is actually no longer good for him because as you can see, the Iron Mine is going to save Apprentice Engineer. Next turn, HidaAmoro is going to have a much better board. He's going to have Kisada and this buffed up Engineer with Watch Commander and Way with Words. So I think that actually... oh wait, Notfragile is going to play Way of the Crab, so at least he's going to get one of these guys out. Oh, but he still has his Ceaseless Duty to counter it, so that Iron Man can still keep Apprentice Engineer on the board for next turn. So now Notfragile is really under a lot of honor pressure. And there's still going to be a Watch Commander on the board next turn. Not only that, there's also going to be HidaAmoro's first conflict. He gets first player token. So if he just goes in for air, he can win that and get Notfragile down to 2 honor. Of course, he still has 2 honor. So how is he gonna get the last 2 honor squeezed out of Notfragile? Or can Notfragile actually bring this back? Translate his resource advantage to to a real advantage. Another thing right now, we see that actually HidaAmoro only has 1 card left in hand because he played the Ceaseless Duty and I think something else. Or just Ceaseless Duty. So he only has 1 card left in hand, so maybe he may not go for the bid 1 this turn. It'll be interesting to see whether he goes for bid 1 this turn. Notfragile goes for Hida, Kyuden Hida, allows him to find the Yasuki Broker from the top of the deck. Combined with the Gallant Quartermaster and the Funeral Pyre, that's really good for his resource situation this turn, but it doesn't really help out his honor situation. Yep, so as expected, they both bid 1. It would have been interesting to see whether HidaAmoro wanted to bid higher to get more cards to play with. So right now he doesn't have many cards to play with, but he actually still has Yasuki Broker together with the 2 Silent Skirmishers. So yeah, I think he's still going to get enough. He'll still get an influx of cards this turn. Actually, yeah, if he goes in and wins a political conflict with the Way with Words, and also wins the air ring, that's 2 honor down for Notfragile. Then he'd be left with 1 honor. But it's still hard to squeeze the last 1 honor out of the opponent. So Notfragile's playing Shinsei's Last Hope. It's not very useful right now, considering that his characters are and that his honor is so low right now. Although you could use it to play oh, HidaAmoro is going to choose to pass his conflict opportunity. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I don't think Notfragile is going to pass. Let's see if he goes for airing, which is what I am expecting. Yep, he is going to go for the airing. He pre-played a Fine Katana, is that right? Yeah, he pre-played a Fine Katana onto Hidakisada. So I expect there's going to be Defend Your Honor coming in. He's going in on Eternal Watch. That's really painful. Oh, that's really painful. He intentionally went to go in for Eternal Watch. I guess the other two were probably even worse. Yeah, but Eternal Watch is a pain as well, because you don't really you can't afford to give them 1 honor at this stage. So he's gonna bow Yasuki Broker. Oh, but he's gonna go ahead and do it first, and it gets cancelled by the Hidakisada. So I'm not sure whether that was intentional or misplay. Was there something better for him to activate? Yeah, I don't think that was the right play. He could have activated just a Silent Skirmisher to cancel it, to proc Hidakisada, I think. Probably a bit more, probably a bit better. Okay, so Shiro Nishiyama is used. And it's 16 to 20, no, it's 11 to 20, bringing the Steadfast Witch Hunter home. And on the other side of the map, we see that, and it was a military conflict, so the Way with Words doesn't proc. Way with Words does not proc. Oh, but HidaAmoro has the Elegant Tessin, very important, very, very important. Without that, this Apprentice Engineer's Way with Words would be not very effective. Right now, he's going to go in for a very deadly swing on the Earth Ring, which is so powerful if you can get it at such few cards, 5 cards to 2 cards. But it also means that Notfragile has to defend it. If he doesn't defend it, he's going to lose an honor from unopposed attack, and also 1 more from Way with Words. So it's a very difficult situation right now for Notfragile. Has he already used his no, he has not used his Steadfast Witch Hunter. He's going to go in on Shinsei's Last Hope. That's one of the disadvantages of Shinsei's Last Hope. It doesn't defend itself, it doesn't do anything, unlike these other provinces now. On the other side of the board, you can see these provinces are a real pain for Notfragile to deal with. And yeah, unfortunately Notfragile has to bite the bullet, and he has to defend with the Steadfast Witch Hunter, even though it's losing. So now he loses the conflict, he gets the Earth Ring, opponent gets the Earth Ring, and yeah, and he gets to still proc his Way with Words. Now what could happen is that, oh, okay, he is just Okay. Couldn't he have... Couldn't he have sacrificed Hida Kisada? To unbound Witch Hunter one more time? I think that was a misplay. Yeah. He could have unbound Hida Kisada one more time and then gone in for another conflict with Witch Hunter. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, seems like an error. Let's see, it might be a costly error. He could have collected 2 fate off the firing. Really quite big if that was correct. What else? Okay, let's see. Okay, he finds another Hida Kisada on Shinsei's Last Hope. So he gets the nice discount there. He also goes pretty much ham. He's also going for his Borderlands Defender +0 and Silent Skirmisher. Very interesting. I think it really means that he feels the heavy pressure on Dishonor right now. He really doesn't want to lose to Dishonor. Fortunately, the Way with Words apprentice engineer has left the battlefield, so that's definitely a relief for Notfragile. He's gonna go in for the air, of course. Actually, that's so painful, right? Because crab versus crab is also a battle of resources, and then there's 3 fate lying on the fire ring while he's going for the air ring. It's painful. HidaAmoro is actually going to go all in on the defense. That's interesting as well. Yeah, I mean, this Iron Mine is also very adds to the stakes of this situation, right? Because if he breaks Iron Mine, then you can't keep your own Hida Kisada around for next turn. So this is a really important conflict for both sides. Oh no, he's not going to defend. Yeah, I was surprised that he was going to defend so hard with everything. I think you should just let him take it. Because if you defend with everything, then you're not really making your own conflicts and getting the fate of the rings and all this. And also, you're not really winning this conflict, I think, because they have a watch commander and you don't. Let's see if HidaAmoro drew into another watch commander, which could be... I mean, there's one of the few ways that he can win this conflict, I think. Okay, he's going for the apprentice engineer, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Notfragile has 6 cards in hand. Yeah, he has 6 cards in hand. That's a lot. So, I mean, Notfragile is definitely going to win this conflict, from what I see. Okay, he's just going to pass first since he's already winning. He doesn't need to break. I mean, he would like to break, but since if he's just going to win, that's fine as well, without committing more resources. Hey, good omen L5R. Thanks for joining me on the stream. So HidaAmoro goes for a sacrifice on apprentice engineer using student of... Oh no, using weight of duty. Oh no. Did he... I think that was an error again. Yeah, that was an error again. No, it wasn't an error. But he was trying to do it on Yasuki Broker. No, I'm not sure whether that was intentional or not. I mean, he did it, and then now he uses Shio Nishiyama. Of course, he used it to proc the Hida Kisada cancel, and then he's using Shio Nishiyama to get the +4. Notfragile himself, he's going to sacrifice his Silent Skirmisher to Funeral Pyre. Oh, and he loses the conflict. Wow. I am surprised. With 7 cards in hand, he doesn't have anything to put a bit more force into play. Oh my goodness, the Hiruma Skirmisher. Could this be... Oh no. Hiruma Skirmisher can go for a fire ring, coverting the Borderlands Defender, and... Right, that's clever. I'm not sure, wait, was that clever? Okay, no. I mean, yeah, Notfragile just goes for the Unbound, sacrificing his Disciple of Shinsei to make sure that he can defend against the Hiruma Skirmisher this turn. Yep. Because he doesn't want to take one more, another honor hit. When you have only 2 honors, every honor is like 50% of your honor, right? So... And we're going to see that HidaAmoro has one more conflict after this. He's going to sacrifice Steadfast Witch Hunter. He's going to sacrifice the Hiruma Skirmisher to Steadfast Witch Hunter and get one more conflict. On the other side, Notfragile, he would only have his Borderlands Rider ready after this conflict. And then what he could do is he could attack, he could initiate a conflict on Earth, or he can try and defend against the attack coming from HidaAmoro. That's tricky, but I think you have to go for the attack. I mean, the value on this is too much, right? Is it too much that you just have to go for the attack? The Earth Ring, political Earth Ring. Yep. So if you attack, you pretty much always win against the Steadfast Witch Hunter. Yep, he's going to go for the attack. I don't know whether he has another ready, but yeah. Or some way to mitigate the honor loss from the other post against the Steadfast Witch Hunter later on, but yeah, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for the attack anyway. And how is it looking next turn? I think next turn is looking I think next turn is looking pretty even on the board. I mean, Hida Kisada is going to stay on the board because of the 2 Iron Mines. Oh, Court Games, nice. So this Court Games is... Oh, Court Games is doing double duty. One is going to give him 1 more honor, which gives him 1 more life in this really critical honor situation here. My bad. Someone says Amoro runs backhanded compliments. He does. He's full his honor. One unopposed can be lethal here, yes. Oh, I didn't realize that he runs the backhanded compliments as well. So that's really, really scary, and it makes the court games here even more important right now. Okay, so court games here, it should be able to take down Weight of Duty. I'm not sure what HidaAmoro is thinking about here, because Weight of Duty was already activated in the previous conflict, and there's no one here anyway. Oh, he's going to go for the fight on with Yasuki Broker. That's interesting. So he's doing that. That's interesting play, because he still has the other Iron Mine anyway to save Hida Kisara, so why do you need to save the province? I mean, the only meaningful part of the province is that it keeps your stronghold safer. Oh, nice. Notfragile has his own fight on. Of course, he's playing a Keeper of Water. He has his own fight on. So he's going to go for a fight on for the Steadfast Witch Hunter. Nice. And definitely going to win this conflict. So it looks like he is going to hang on. However, next turn, the debt of the honor may have to be paid, since Steadfast Witch Hunter has this honor token on her. Next turn she will have no fate, and if Notfragile can't keep the Steadfast Witch Hunter alive, then he's going to lose one more honor next turn as well, and possibly even another one if Hida Kisara gets voided. So this is quite scary right now. Is he running Way of the Crab as well? HidaAmoro? Not sure. Don't have the list right now with me. Okay. Yep. So as we see, HidaAmoro is going to choose to use the Iron Mines on Weight of Duty instead of the Iron Mines on Midnight Revels, which makes sense. The one on Midnight Revels is better protected, since Midnight Revels can always bow the opposing Hida Kisara. I like that choice. He's going to play Vanguard Warrior. Of course, he gets massive value with Yasuki Broker. On the other side, also another Vanguard Warrior. He also has Student of Anatomies and Disciple of Shinsei. So really, he's probably going to play all of them. Disciple of Anatomies +2, that's interesting. I mean, he does want to have some fate to continue on this game, right? I mean, this is, although right now what we see here is that Notfragile is on the brink of death through dishonor, but there's very likely the game is just going to grind on, and whoever has more characters in play and more characters with attachments in play is going to be able to have the advantage moving forward. The extra watch commander on Hida Kisara, and he replaces the Kaiju Forges with Iron Mines. Okay, so he's doing that before conflict, so that there's no assassination on his Student of Anatomies. I believe, I'm pretty sure he runs assassination. Yep, there's only one. Probably there's another one, I guess. I don't have the list right here with me. Yeah, and then there are two Hida Guardians here. Got fated +1/+1. Huh. I wonder if he should have fated the Hida Guardians more, actually, because he's running out of fate on his characters, and he only has one card this turn and 4 fate. So isn't it better to just spend some of the extra 4 fate? Maybe I would do +2/+2, or +2/+1, or maybe even +3/+1. Investing into the future. That's one of the beautiful things about the Dynasty phase and Legend of Five Rings LCG in general. Okay, but right now it looks like on the board, this turn it looks like HidaAmoro does have a better board, which is quite scary for if your name is Notfragile. On the other hand, there is Iron Mines for Notfragile, which can keep Steadfast Witch Hunter alive, so that he doesn't have to pay the Dishonor this turn. As long as he can keep the Iron Mine alive this turn. And also as long as he doesn't have to use the Iron Mine to save Student of Anatomies from assassination. He's going to go in all in on, not all in, but he's going to go a heavy attack onto the air ring. And he's going political, which definitely makes sense since Hida Guardian is really strong in political. Gives you 3 power in political. He only has 1 apprentice engineer left, so not much. I'm not sure if he's running 3, but I suppose he is running 3. So that means that he only has 1 left to boost his Hida Guardians suddenly. Interesting that he's going to go for air. This is quite a committed attack. Quite a committed attack. I mean, even if you win, so even if you win, I feel like you don't get. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess he's trying to push really hard for the victory here. I'm pretty sure Notfragile can't win this, so he's just going to defend with the minimum. So he's going to defend with Broker and Vanguard. Oh, that's interesting. So he's going to sacrifice the Vanguard for Witch Hunter. Or maybe for Kisada actually. Because then the Iron Man can save Witch Hunter this turn. And then you can have your this dynasty space opened up. Instead of putting 1 on Witch Hunter and then this Iron Mine has to stay here for 1 more turn. So Hida Guardian is going to get his ability is going to get cancelled by Hida Kisada. Unfortunately, this big attack, unfortunately for Notfragile, this big attack means that it's going to turn off Hida Kisada for the future conflicts. Pretty sure Notfragile can't defend this conflict. Yep, so Student of Anatomies was used on Steadfast Witch Hunter. So that puts even more pressure right now. Oh! Wait, what? He didn't use... Notfragile didn't sacrifice his Vanguard Warrior during the conflict? I think that's a huge misplay. Yeah, I think that's a huge misplay. Unless he has some other way to get Yasuki Broker, I guess, back into the conflict later on. Maybe a fight on, but I think it's still a misplay. Right, because you can just draw the card first and then it gives you more options. Okay, so he's just going to go in anyway for his own big attack. Military. He's going to go fire, that's interesting. Perhaps he's just going to honor one of his own guys to get a +1 honor. I would have thought that he would go for Water Ring, since he can bow the Hida Kisada. Or unbow one of his own guys. Oh no, and there's a Watch Commander now on Hida Kisada. However, right now, Notfragile is still winning this conflict. So, yeah, he's still winning the conflict. HidaAmoro is taking 2 honor loss just by playing his own watch commander. He's going to use his Shio Nishiyama, but that's not enough to defend. That's not enough to win the conflict. What else does he have? He needs one more card. I'm not sure whether he can actually defend this. He's thinking about something. He's definitely thinking about something. I wonder what he's thinking about. Because if you had any card right now that allows you to win this conflict, you would probably play it. So I wonder what he's thinking about. And I guess if once Notfragile wins the conflict, he's probably going to just honor one of his guys who is leaving, leaving play, just to get the extra life. And all this really snowballed from some of Notfragile's early misplays. He did a Lurking Affliction, which he didn't realize played into... Oh my goodness, he uses Weight of Duty, and now he's winning the conflict. I didn't notice this. He's going to use Funeral Pyre to sacrifice the Broker. And that makes not sacrificing the Vanguard Warrior earlier on even more of a mistake, right? Because now you're just down 1 card and 1 fate. But anyway, now he sacrifices the Broker using Funeral Pyre, draws a card. Oh wait, he doesn't draw a card, he uses it to proc Hida Kisada. Oh no! That's a yikers. Notfragile is really not on the ball today. Clearly he wanted to actually draw the card, but then he forgot again about the Hida Kisada trigger, cancel. So he procced it and then he didn't follow it up with something else. So that's really, really bad for Notfragile. He definitely needs to step his game up from here if he wants to come back in this game. And the Skirmisher is here. I think here you want the Skirmisher to go in on Void against the Hida Kisada. Yeah. Oh, what a disaster. I think Notfragile is going to be unhappy about that one. Yeah. Congratulations to HidaAmoro. So I believe he's proceeding on to the round of 8. And more of the Mad Dogs Reloaded seem to be going down. And if I'm not wrong, I think Nyx and maybe Kuni Betty might be the only ones left. So it's going to be a very interesting final segment of the Clan Wars. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Sorry I didn't have the list ready, but thanks. Yeah. Okay.